Hey, good Wednesday morning, everyone. Things are going about as expected across the region this morning, with the rain having pushed in about 12 hours ago. It was mostly light at the start, then we got into some more moderate rain overnight. Now we're getting a little bit of a lull in the action before another round of showers later on today. So let's get to the details here. Some 24-hour rainfall totals. Some of these numbers are off. Some gauges aren't reporting. Hermitage is off there. Mespo, that looks a little too low to me. But the rest of these, Berlin Center also not registering this morning, but the rest of these look legitimate. Generally, 3/4 of an inch to almost an inch worth of rain so far. So that means our totals for last night into today will probably end up about as expected, about an inch to an inch and a half on average. So that's what has happened. Here's what is happening at 9:15 a.m. Show you the close-up radar first. We actually have a nice little lull here where there's showers here and there, but notice we're kind of into a dry slot here that's going to last for a couple or a few hours even before showers return as we get into the afternoon along the actual cold front, which is still out to the west. So the best part of the whole day is probably right about now. Here's a look at the regional radar showing that dry slot. I'll put a pause on this and show you the temperatures. It's actually pretty mild out there. Lower 50s right now, mid 50s in central Ohio. I think we'll top out in the 60s before the day is through, but then the cold air comes rushing in for tonight and heading into the day tomorrow. Real quick look at the high resolution model here for the rest of the day. Show you what it thinks the radar will look like. We'll see how this is doing as far as picking up on that dry slot. Last I looked at this, it had a pretty good idea. Yeah, the model's doing pretty well here, placing this dry slot near the region at the current time. So that increases our trust in the model's ideas for the rest of the day. A couple of hours from now at, this would be 11 a.m., we're still mostly in that dry slot. There could be a shower here and there, but the rain will not be all that steady. But as we get into the afternoon, here's 1 p.m., then we get that next line of showers pushing in. As we get past noon, 1 and 2 o'clock, we're raining again. Some of this could be a little on the heavy side. And this is the window in which, if we're going to hear any thunder today, this would be it, probably early this afternoon. Something we'll have to watch out for. All right, by 4 o'clock, that line is trying to push east of I-79. And for the rest of the evening, then, there'll be a shower here and there, but most of the wet weather for the day will be done by this evening, aside from those real spotty showers. So again, early afternoon to mid-afternoon is when we might hear a little thunder out there. The Storm Prediction Center does have areas to the east of I-79 under a marginal risk of severe weather today. Pretty much no risk for severe weather in our viewing area, but east there's a small risk of damaging winds in any thunderstorm that manages to crop up for this afternoon. I haven't even talked about the wind, which continues to gust at the airport. We've had a gust to 40 miles per hour or so. Real windy this morning. The wind will start to diminish some this afternoon, but in general, it's going to be a pretty windy period taking us right into the day tomorrow. I think tomorrow could even in most spots be a little bit windier than today. So, this is a busy period for the weather. Be sure you're following Jess Briganti on social media. Put WFMJ with her name to find her on Facebook. And we will see you tonight on 21 News at 6 and 11. And as long as the weather cooperates, this evening I will do the Weather Geek version of the winter forecast. The official winter forecast will be on TV tomorrow night at 11, but I'll do the geek version for everybody who's really into the weather and wants a lot of detail this evening on my weather blog and WFMJ.com/weather. Have a great day.